if my tax liability is more than 10,000, I am supposed to pay advance tax. But do we all pay advance tax? No. We think that there is interest is very less, 1% per month under 234B, 1% per month under 234C. So that's okay if we don't pay. But if we calculate and check the figures on how much interest we are losing if we are not paying advance tax, we will understand that it's not worth it. So let's calculate. Let's see some figures. Now I have taken two calculators. One is advance tax calculator, one is income tax calculator. I'll do some calculations for you so that you understand how much loss you're making if you're not paying the advance tax. So one is assessment year 24-25. That means we are earning in which year? Financial year 23-24. That is this 1st April 23 to 31st March 24. So this is the year we are earning in. Let's say I'm an individual. 1115 BAC means whether you are selecting new regime or old regime. So let's say I'm selecting old regime. That doesn't matter much. Male, female doesn't matter much. Senior citizen or super senior, the tax slabs will be different. So whatever data I'll put in, income tax website will consider those slabs and will consider and will calculate tax accordingly. Residential status, I'm a resident, and income from salary. For example, I say my salary is 15 lakhs. All right, I'll leave other house property and capital gains. Let's say capital gains also we can take. So this is short-term capital gain 111A, which is 15%. All right, this is other than 111A. This is covered under 111A. So this is, if you put some figures here, it will be calculated at slab rate. If you put here under 111A, it will be calculated at 15%. This is long-term capital gain, like you, if you have sold immovable property or something more than 2 years, so they are charged at 20%. This is long-term capital gain, which is which you have made on equity, which is taxable at 10%, but in excess of rupees 1 lakh. So let's say if I have made 5 lakh, so 1 lakh will be exempt, and on the excess amount of 4 lakhs, 10% will be charged. And this is about in which quarter you made it, made the profit, made the gain. Quarter 1, this is quarter 2, quarter 3. So I assume that I have made it in quarter 2. This is 112A if you have shares which were purchased before 31st January 2018. All right, so this much in income details I have put in, and now I will ask the income tax to calculate it for me. So this is 15 lakhs and this is 5 lakhs. All right, and it has also calculated 87A health and education cess. So it has already calculated that the total tax liability arrives at 2,08,000. All right, now it is going to remain 2,08,000 only. Even if you put it in advanced tax calculator, it will remain same. I'll show you. So I'll say taxpayer individual, I'll say same, new regime, male female doesn't matters, resident, salary, let's say that we are making 15 lakhs. All right, capital gains, so let's say the capital gains I am making is same data I am putting in. Have patience, I'll tell you why I am putting the same data. Not 2 lakh, I want it to be 5 lakhs. So I'll say hide details. All right, and the same income would be calculated here also, which is 2,08,000. all right, I have not yet clicked on calculate in both the sheets. I will calculate, I will click on calculate. So one is here, I am clicking on calculate. What will happen when I click calculate? It says that you should have paid on cumulative basis. Before 15 June, you should have paid 23,400. Before 15 September, at least 93,600 should have been paid. Before 15 December, this much, and before March, you should have paid 2,08,000 full as an advance tax liability. Now again here it will tell you if you have paid 23,400 in first installment. So in second installment I don't have to pay 93,600. So I have to pay how much? 7,200. टोटल ये डेट तक 1,56,000 पे हो जाना चाहिए था, बट आई हैव ऑलरेडी पेड ये डेट तक 23 plus 70, so remaining I am obliged to pay how much? 62,400. टोटल 2,08,000 पे हो जाना चाहिए था मार्च तक, बट आई हैव ऑलरेडी पेड 23, 70 and 62, so I am liable to pay only 52,000 is the last installment of March. So you see that there are different amounts. These amounts, this calculator basically is telling us this much advance tax you should have paid in this particular quarter. All right, now I'll come on to here, which is income tax calculator. This is also telling me same 2,08,000. Now this is not telling me slabs. Now here, if I click on calculate, it will say me that why I'm clicking calculate, because I want to get these interest of 234A, B and C. So it says me that you have not inserted due date for submission. So all right, I'll say I assume that there is no extension. So 31st July 2024 is the normal due date of submission. What's the date on which I am submitting? Let's assume I'm submitting just one day before the actual date. Right? Doesn't matter if you're submitting in June, na? So 1 month interest kam lagega. If you're submitting in May, 1 month more interest will be less. So let's say I'm submitting 30th July or 15th July or 12th July, doesn't matter. Anywhere in July, if you're submitting the entire interest till July, you will be liable to pay. And then I will say calculate. So it will calculate for me interest under section 234 B and C. Why no interest under 234A? 234A interest लगता है when you are filing the return later than due date. So if I would have said that I am filing in August, September, then 1% per month interest I am liable to pay. So if I am doing it instead of 30th July, I am doing it on 1st August, I have to pay 1% per month interest on the total tax liability under 234A also. All right, but 234A has no concern with advance tax liability. It is concerned with whether you're filing the return on time or not. And then on the entire tax, it will make you liable to pay 1% per month. Now coming on to, for advance tax, 234B and C are charged. So you can see I am paying around 18,000 rupees in interest. That's too much, right? On 2,08,000 tax, I am paying the tax liability of 10,000 and 8,000 here. So the total interest I am liable to pay is 18,000. Now, let's check if I would have paid these advance taxes on time. Not all. Let's say even if I have paid the second installment or third installment or any installment you consider. Let's say I have paid the second installment September 15. 93,600. Total 93,600. I have skipped the first installment. Alright. So, I will be saying that I have paid on not 15 June, on 15 September 2023. How much I have paid on 15 September 2023? How much I am supposed to pay on 15 September 2023? Around 93,600. Alright. So let me assume that I have paid around 90,000. And then I will say calculate. Just a moment. I had to add row here. All right. So now you see 18,000 interest became what? Became just 4 plus this 3862, that is around 8,500 something. So you see 18,000 interest came to around 8,500, which is almost 50% just by paying one advance tax installment. Let's say I pay another installment also. Before 15 December, anytime you have to pay. Let's say this is 1,56,000. So in the third installment, I'm supposed to pay how much? 62,400. Let's say I have paid 60,000, round figure. If you pay accurate, if you pay more, then that is very good. If you're paying something less, then also that is okay. It will calculate wo jo 2-3,000 I am paying less na, it's not leaving, it is calculating interest on it. So you see again the interest element has substantially more reduced. It's now 4720 plus 3862. So that's how this matters. As in when if I will add up one more row, and we'll ask that, we'll put that I am paying the installment, just a just a all right. So when we are paying this installment, this is 14. All right, so let's check about the second installment also. So now, so you see how much interest I'm supposed to pay, around 8500. So from 18,000 it has come to 8500. Now what if I would have paid the second one more installment also? So let's say I have paid, uh, I have paid around, all right, so I'll say 14 December 2023. Okay, and how much I was supposed to pay, around 62,400. Okay, so round figure I'll put around 60,000. See, 2-3,000 what we are paying less, it is calculating on that also, but we generally pay advance tax in round figure. And then I will ask it to calculate, and when I ask it to calculate, you see that this has reduced further to only, from 8500 it has reduced to almost 4,000, again half. And what if I pay all the installments on time? What if I pay all the installments on, like, which is March 24? How much I'm supposed to pay? 52,000. So let's say I am paying 50,000, not the full, and I'll say calculate. So you will see the interest amount has come just to 962. So that is how it is so beneficial. If you pay your advance tax on time, you will save a lot on interest amounts.